pay attention to when you hire people. Welcome back to another episode of Babysitter at Last. Today I'd like to discuss 5 important considerations you have to think about as you hire your people. Point number 1, hire less, but make sure if you find the right person who can get lots of things done, like the work of 3 people, make sure you pay them more. An example is the really famous app company WhatsApp, which is now part of Facebook. They only have about 10 or 15 employees, people in the company, and everyone gets paid at least $1 million as bonus USD every single year. And what does that tell you? To have a good company, you don't need that many people. Instead, if you can find that one person who can work, who can give you the results of like 3 people, you would rather pay that person 2 or 3 times his worth than to get 3 people, and these people can't even do whatever this one person can do. And this is exactly why less headcount is good for the efficiency of your company. And also, if that person can work, is worth the work of 3 other people, you would rather pay more to this person. Second point, hire who you think you want to work for. Now, imagine you're sitting in this interview room and you see this amazing person. He has all kinds of experience and the skill sets that you don't have, and the way how he talks, his leadership and experience, it makes you, if he gives you a feeling that you even want to work for him, then you know what? That's a no-brainer. Just get this guy on board. You know why? It's because you want to work with people that you like, who has the similar vision and can deliver. And you may even question yourself, because if you don't even want to work for this person, how would you expect your other teammates to want to even work with this person? This is exactly why, if you find someone that you think you want to work for, you must hire this person. Point number 3, don't babysit. Now imagine if you have to hire someone who don't have the initiatives to work hard. And it's not a problem that takes time to learn, it's just that when you're not there, they just don't work. And they only work when you showed up and you asked them how the progress is. Now, when I first hired people for my e-commerce venture, it happened to us a lot that there were lots of people who claimed that they would work hard, but in fact, they would not do anything when I didn't really look at them or supervise them. Try to avoid these kind of people. Hire people who really believe in learning, and even the moment you're not there, they will have the full responsibility to look after what they're supposed to do. And don't even waste time on people who don't even take initiatives. Point number 4, do they go at the same speed as you? Imagine you have a project, you have something due in about 2 hours. Are they at night at 10 p.m.? Can you hire someone who are willing to match that speed with you? I know, maybe for certain people that sounds really rough, like telling me to work at 10 p.m. But this is the business truth, especially when you're a startup. because you need to respond really fast to outcompete your competitors. And that is why hire people who can match your speed. Whatever you demand, whenever you need it, you shall have the good players who can match your speed, so that as a team, you can all run together at the same speed and achieve that victory. Do they fit your culture? Now, you always advocate that high standard for your company. Can you imagine there's another new hire who always does the opposite, and he always come to work late and always make mistakes on his work, and then you always have to waste time to babysit just to check his mistakes, and whenever he did his work, you still felt that it wasn't safe, and you had to double check his work. Now, always find people who will align to your team culture, the kind of high standards that you want the whole team to have. Because hiring is a choice. Whether you want to hire good people or bad people is your own choice. And this is exactly why get people who see and feel the same way of how you see your company. And this is exactly why it is going to make your company great. Today I talk about 5 points. It's better to hire really amazing and result-driven people who can, if they can work if their result is just equivalent of the work of 2 or 3 people, rather pay them more to get them on board. It's not about number of employees you have, it's about number of workable body, people who can truly deliver. Hire people that even you want to work for, because work becomes amazing if you can partner with people who are driven to win. Don't babysit people who don't even have initiatives, or just don't care about work qualities, or just basically becomes another new project of yours. Do they go at the same full speed like you are going through? Because if they don't, then you have to expect delays. And as a startup, speed is really, really important. Do they fit your culture? Hire people who believes and feels the same way like you do.